The reason why you are afraid to face your fears is because you are not showing up every single day to accomplish them. Welcome or welcome back. It's your favorite mental health specialist, Ty Guidance, and that is what we're going to be talking about in today's video. Now, with that being said, because there is no right or wrong way to heal yourself, always and only take what resonates as well as leave the rest. So if it doesn't apply, then that means it's not aligned, which means it is not for you. So don't force it, as well as grab your pens, grab your paper, and be prepared to take notes. In this video, we're going to go over and discuss why you have a hard time with facing your fears, why they seem so scary, as well as what to do to actually accomplish your fears, as well as some recommendations, some reminders, some disclaimers, and just certain things that you need to be aware of. So starting off with the introduction of today's video, before we get into the recommendations, these are the disclaimers. The main reason why you are afraid to face your fears is because you are not showing up for yourself. That is it. That's all. That's it. But now, let me break that down. Speaking from experience, what has helped me along my healing journey was to realize the only reason why I was so afraid to do certain things in my life was because I was not doing them. Yes, 1 + 1 is 2. It is that simple. The only reason why it seems so difficult and so challenging, though, is because you have not done your goals or your fears before. So for example, if you have a goal of losing weight and you've always weighed a specific weight and maybe you didn't have the resources or the knowledge or the education or the access to lose weight, you are going to think, oh my gosh, this is scary, this is difficult, this is gonna be hard, I'm going to struggle, when all actuality, you just have to apply yourself, you have to educate yourself, you have to move. The only reason why a lot of us unfortunately have even fear in the first place is because we have been traumatized, we have been paralyzed, like on a deep level. I'm not gonna get too deep in that video, but that's it. Like, it's literally PTSD. Like, imagine wanting to do something, but you've never done it before. You feel stuck, you feel stagnant, and I'm here to let you know all these beliefs, all these mind games, all these manipulation tactics, we're ending that now. In the year 2026 and moving forward, when we're watching this, we're going to face our fears. So the second disclaimer on why you're also could be afraid of facing your fears is because maybe you have to face your fears alone. A lot of times when you want certain things in life, you may not always, like I said, have the resources and the tools and the education and the mindset. So if you've been programmed to think a certain type of way, you've been limited. There is some type of blockage between you and what it is that you want. It's not hard, it's not difficult, it's not challenging, it's just unfamiliar. So when you're doing something that you've never done for the first time, once again, you're in fight or flight. A lot of times you feel paralyzed, and I'm here to let you know you have to shake that off. You have to shake the shackles off your feet so you can dance, okay? We have to move. Like, you cannot stand still in order for you to face your fears. That's the only reason why it's so scary, is because you're not moving. So the third disclaimer when learning to face your fears is knowing that you do not have to have everything figured out in 24 hours. You do not have to have all the resources and all the tools. The first step is knowing that you want to do something and committing. Until you decide to commit, you cannot become consistent. You cannot put in the work. You cannot get the motion. You cannot get better over time. You have to mentally, emotionally, spiritually, consciously, subconsciously, however, psychologically decide that if I want to do something, I'm going to do what needs to be done. And this is why it's so important that before you say you want certain things in life, you understand what it is that you want, why you want it, and what you need to do. Are you willing to take the time, energy, and effort to lose the weight when you've never lost weight before? Are you willing to go to the gym when you have a fear of being seen and perceived? Are you willing to cut off certain foods knowing that if you want a specific weight goal or weight loss journey or whatever, you can't eat the things you used to eat? Are you willing to stop surrounding yourself with people who do not show up and support you? Like, what has helped me along my healing journey to get to the things I needed to do and face my fears was to realize that nobody is coming with me. Nobody is coming with me. Everybody that I needed to outgrow, I have outgrown, and I'm going to continue to outgrow. Like, nobody is coming with me. First of all, I don't want them with me. Second of all, they didn't put in the work. So if people in places and things are not willing to support you, educate you, finance you, they have to go. A lot of times, that's another reason why you feel stuck and stagnant and you feel weighed down, is because you have so many people in places and things around you who are not contributing into the things that you want. What you want is not even that scary. And that's where the limited beliefs comes from. You have to stop listening, and this is the fourth thing. You have to stop listening to people who have not done the things that you have done or are trying. It's not cringy. It's not corny. Starting a business, becoming a content creator, whatever it is that you're doing, is not cringy. How do you think you're going to become a multi-millionaire if you don't make $1 million? How do you think you're going to lose weight if you're not willing to exercise, go to Pilates, go to yoga, change your diet, eat certain supplements? I said eat certain supplements. Take certain supplements, See a nutritionist. Like, how? How do you expect to get a house if you're worrying about people judging you, looking for houses, when you've never seen houses or don't even have the money? Like, there's so many things that you have to do, and it's really important that if people are not, like I said, contributing into your goals, they're part of your fear, and you have to let them go. Like, you have to be okay with being okay with cutting and losing everybody off, Until you are comfortable to be alone to do the task, like I said, unless certain people and places and things are meant to be placed in your journey to fulfill your dreams, you have to be able to stand alone. Like, you can't be worried about how people are going to perceive you. When I started this brand, I started in 2019. I have another channel. If you guys are OGs, you know that. I started this brand. I remember at the time, maybe 4 people that at the time I was associated with who genuinely supported me, who reposted and liked and was like, okay, I'm proud of you, Ty Guidance. None of these people are in my life right now. I can't be worried about people that I went to school with, people that I dated, people I work with, people that I dated, whomever, talking about, oh my gosh, did you see? I don't care about none of these people, because at the end of the day, like I said, they're not a part of my goals. And when I get to where I need to be, and as I'm continuing to get to where I want to be, they're not going to be there. They never financed me. They didn't feed me, and they didn't support. Like, you can't worry about people who are not supporting you. You can't worry about people who, like I said, aren't doing the things. Who freaking cares? Like, people talking negatively about your parents or whatever it is that you want to do when they've never even done it before. Who are they? Stop giving your energy, your time into people who don't even do what you do. Like, you cannot be sitting here, because that's another reason why you probably feel afraid, because you're worried about people who freaking care. What's important? You need to ask yourself and put it in the comment section and say this out loud. What's important? People judging me from my past, or me accomplishing the best version of myself, healing and doing the things that I want to do? What's more important? Would you rather have your dreams or be worried about people and places and things who are going to be doing the same things for their entire life and not do anything at all? What's important? You know what's more important to me? Doing the things that I said I wanted to do and becoming the best version of myself. And most importantly, not worrying about how long it takes me to get there. Especially when you know you don't have the same luxury or the same tools. I built this brand brick by brick by myself, you guys. I am a self-made entrepreneur. I'm a self-made businesswoman. Nobody sat here and wrote down the things that I wanted to say or took the time to record it. Like, even the people who are following me now, people sit here, watch. Some people don't comment, some people don't engage, but they always, oh, I seen your video. I don't care about them. I'm worried about the people who are commenting. I'm grateful for the people who like, and I'm grateful for the people who are engaging. Everybody else, it does not matter. They're not a part of the picture. Let them talk and let them watch. So now, when it comes to the recommendations when facing your fears, you need to figure out what it is that you want. So in your notes, in the comment sections, what it is that you want. Say it word for word. Verbatim. Say it directly. I want to do this. I want to do that. I want to lose 20 pounds. I want to gain 20 pounds. I want $20,000. I want $2 billion. I want $2 million. I want blonde hair. I want to go to Switzerland. I want to go to the south of France. What do you want? Say it. Say it. Then once you say it, once you acknowledge it, then you need to figure out, what can I do today to start finding ways to get this done. You need to understand that when it comes to facing your fears, you need to know if it's a short-term goal or if it's a long-term goal. You need to realize what it takes for you to do the things you need to do, which I'm going to be making a video afterwards about that. What we want is not impossible. Stop listening to people telling you to be delusional. There is nothing delusional about being a billionaire. There's nothing delusional about gaining 20 pounds or losing 20 pounds. There's nothing delusional about building a house. There's nothing delusional about getting your degrees. It's nothing delusional about having, healthy relationships and doing the things that you want to do. It's nothing delusional about it. It's only delusional if you don't believe yourself. Like a lot of people say, oh, people do not know what that word means. Please educate yourself, boys and girls. That is a word I cannot stand when people say that. I cannot, no, I don't need to be delusional. You need to be practical. Just because you're practical about something doesn't mean it's impossible. Like, practical means you actually can achieve it. Like, you can write it down, you can make a plan, you can have a vision, you can figure it out as you go. What's delusional about that? You're delusional if you say you want to do certain things and you don't take the time to do what you need to do. Like, you have to be willing to put in the work in order for you to face your fears. So it's like, if you're not even willing to commit, if you're not willing to do the work, send and share this video to somebody who it is. Because over here, we do what we say we're going to do. We become who we need to be. Because at the end of the day, life is going to go on. And I have been following Writer's Cramp on TikTok. It is this mature man. I don't want to call him OLD because I think that's rude, but there is this mature man. He is 80 something years old. 80 something years old. Let me see if I can find him let me see if I can Google him, you guys. 80 something years old. And even though I'm not 80 or something years old, like, I have mentors and people that I look up to, and he's one of the people that I am inspired by. And the same thing he says, the same thing I'm telling you guys, the time is going to go by regardless. We only get one life to be us in this body. Like, it doesn't matter about the past lives and previous lives. You will never be this version of you ever again, as this being, at least. Okay. So it's just like, you're either going to take the risk, commit, do what you need to do, and get there where you need to be, or stay the same. That's how you're going to face your fears. So another thing you need to realize too is that when you have fears and you understand what it is that you want and why you want the things you want, once again, you have to be willing to do the work. You have to be able to educate yourself. Like, if you don't have everything figured out immediately, as you show up, the information will come. And another thing, there was a man named Phil, I think his name Phil or Philip, on TikTok as well. I'm going to try to find these people and put him in the description. He was saying, like, when you want certain things in your life and, you're putting in the work, you have to realize that sometimes you're not going to have everything figured out because it's not your time. And I'm speaking from experience. Like, what has really helped me along my healing journey to face my fears was to realize that when it's time for you to receive certain information or to get past a certain level, you will get past a certain level. A lot of times we want to rush the process. A lot of times we want things to happen like immediately. And a lot of times there are a lot of things that we're supposed to be learning as we get from point A to point C or to point Z. So it's just like learning not to rush yourself when facing your fears, especially if, like I said, you don't have all the tools, you don't have all the finances, maybe you don't have the education, like whatever it is that you're lacking is normal. But it's just like, you do have to learn how to take your time. Like, you do have to, like I said, have a certain level of confidence. You do have to be willing to commit, because it's really not that hard to do the things that we want to do. It's just, if you really want something, you just have to give it your all. Like, you have to be committed. That's it, you guys. Like, that's the only way you're going to face your fears, is if you commit, you take your time, you don't rush, you're not comparing yourself, you're not worried about people judging you, you're not worried about people perceiving you, and you're doing the best that you can with what you have. Like I said, my first channel, I started in 2019. This is my second channel. I have been posting for over a year. In 3 more months or 2 more months, it'll be almost 2 years. And I'm not worried, like I said, about anybody watching me who is not in my life anymore, because they're not important and they're not going to be where I want to be. And it's just like, if you really want something, you should be able to go after it, like, and take the risk. Even, let's just say, like, I'm not going to say that you're not going to get what you want, but it's like, even if it takes a certain amount of time, it shouldn't matter. Like, So many people are so quick to compare themselves to other people and feel like, well, this person got this. We don't know everything. Like, and I'm telling you from experience, when you are a genuine person and when you are like actually self-made, it does require a lot more energy and effort. Like, people are like, oh, you should. I have so many people, you guys, that email me and DM me and be like, you should have this many followers, or you should have. No, I should not. If I was meant to have a certain amount of followers and a certain amount of subscribers, then I would have those things. Like, when you are building something that you want to last for a long time, especially when your fears are big, you have to realize that it's going to require more energy and more effort. Like, if I was just doing what everybody else was doing, then I would be able to do that. And that's the same with you. Like, if you were meant to be and do what everybody else is doing, then certain things would happen. And it's like, when they don't happen, it's okay. Like, just because you are doing something that's unfamiliar doesn't mean that you have to be so hard on yourself. So it's like, you need to figure out what it is that you want. You need to figure out why you want it. And you need to ask yourself, what can I do? So if you have questions, comments, concerns, and you have a fear that you want to get over and you're ready to get over it, let me know in the comment section. Or if you're interested in a one-on-one session, let me know. I'll turn my website back on for you guys just to have appointments, and drop the word website is what I wanted to say in the comment section, so we can do that, as well as follow me on all my social media platforms. All the information is down in the description box below. And you guys, I've been trying to find writer's cramp. This is this mature man. Like I said, I don't want to call him OLD. This is just a mature man. His name is writer's cramp. You guys, I wish I could, like, let me see if I can click on this.
Keep going.
I don't want to get copyrighted, so I'm not going to play this. Can you guys see this? I'm going to have to work on my editing and all that good stuff later. That's not important to me. Like, it's important, but what I'm saying, yeah, for those of you who get it, you get it. Like, just make sure you have your pen and your papers. Like I said, follow me on Instagram and on TikTok, you guys, so we can go live and talk about this in real time, because that's where we're at right now. Like, we just need to be in real time with these videos, okay? If you're not already caught up, and if you're new here, I'm your favorite mental health specialist and naturopathic physician who informs, educates, and motivates on this account. You see me anywhere else, you see me anywhere else doing other things. But this is writer's cramp. Okay, follow him, you guys. He is a mature man, a very mature man. Like I said, he's 81 years old. I follow him on TikTok. He's very inspirational. And yeah, like he just says that, you know, he's somebody who's done certain things in his life and he's accomplished them. And even if, like I said, if you are following people or watching people do things, even myself with this journey, be inspired. I will say that lastly, when you have fears, don't compare yourself and don't be envious of people, because it's like, you don't know what these people did to get to where they are. And it's like, if you really wanted something that somebody has, you'll be willing to do what they need to do. So I love you guys. You're loved. Let me know if you guys want a part 2, and make sure to follow me for more.